in the presence of your faculty, fellow graduates, and family and friends. Class of 2024, please raise your right hand and repeat this pledge after me. I will be a global health professional who leads with intentionality, dignity, and integrity. I understand my responsibilities and hold myself accountable to use this learning to contribute to the field of global health, especially to disadvantaged population. I will maintain the utmost respect and compassion for human life. Human rights, and human dignity. I will deliver my services with equity and excellence. I will promote and practice lifelong learning and research in global health. I make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honor. So help me God.
Today marks the end of a year-long wait for the birth of the next generation of global health leaders. The journey has been long and challenging, but even more, it has been rewarding.
UGHE has created opportunities for us to share experiences and learn from each other, how to think about systems and not just our siloed interests, how to innovate with care, taking into consideration the whole patient journey as we come up with solutions, and finally, how to engage the community, placing their needs and their priorities at the core of everything that we do.
So as we embark on the next stage of our journey, let us remember the lessons that we've learned and the friendship we forged along the way. Let us embrace the challenges that lies ahead with courage and determination, knowing that each challenge comes an opportunity for growth and transformation.
The dream was to build a great university that would not only have an impact on health and education in Rwanda, but would also help transform medical and health education on the continent of Africa. The foundation of the University of Global Health Equity was the same as that of Partners in Health, our parent organization. We were being built to serve the poorest and most marginalized with the best possible health care that we could deliver.
Congratulations to all of you, especially the graduates, your families, the staff, the leadership. Actually got to know recently that you are among the top 8 universities in Sub-Saharan Africa. This is great, it needs to be celebrated. Secondly, I'd like to welcome you all to the service, the Public Health, Global Health Service, as you graduate, especially those ones, and the youngest one. So last year we welcomed some of you, actually a big number, almost 10 from an entire cohort. So now serving in our ministry and doing very well. So hope that you can do even better. So also honored to be at the Ministry of Health, having our Minister of State also graduate from UGHE, and myself being part of the faculty. It's a family, and you're very proud to be part of this family. Number 3, we have a lot to do together. starting with our 4x4 strategy that I know Jim, Phil, Abebe, and the entire UGHE family have been part of drafting, and now we are in implementation. We're not only talking about numbers, we are talking about also the standards and the quality of education we are giving. And UGHE is an important player. You've started, and we are very happy to be with you as we move on to change this legacy of very few providers and so many patients and so many disease challenges that need to be addressed. But together we can achieve this goal. It's not just a number, 4x4, but also is the problems that we are going to solve because we are committed. It's not just a training or health education. It's also how we are gifted by God. You can discover things, you can do research, you can innovate. The next vaccine, the next drug, the next solution, the next formula will come from you. Trust it. It's not about the rich or the poor. It's not about the high-income parts of the world or low-income parts of the world. It is how you can focus and believe that you have the solutions to the world, the global health problems. Do you agree with me? Yes. Yes, because we've seen it, that even in global pandemics, when the world is down, solutions can come from anywhere, from any parts of the world, from anyone. But we trust that you have had the best education. You have had the most exposure experiences from rural Butaro to Kigali to Butare, to the east, the snakes chasing and gorillas, different places you've mentioned. So these are great exposures that not many students have had the opportunity. So we believe that you're going to put this into practice when you go back into our next destinations. We're in the world that is evolving quickly, digital solutions at our hands. By the time we finished medical school, there were no phones. But you have almost everything that can take us far. You have digital solutions, you have artificial intelligence, you have a lot that can help you, even if you are sitting in your room at home. You don't need to go to a library to share a book, because you access all books of the world library and tools from your rooms and your phones. So please take advantage of that. I have a special message to you. When I was informed that I would present His Excellency this delegation in this important event, I said, what am I going to say? But I looked back in my 20-year career working in the public health as a civil servant, what I've learned the most that I can share with you today. There are probably 3 things that I can leave with you as you graduate. Number 1 is discipline. Discipline is important everywhere in life. It's not about following rules and regulations. It's about you focusing on your goal, regardless of obstacles and distractions. It's about how you work on your body, on your soul, on your mind, on your behavior, on your work, until you reach your goals. That is discipline. Number 2 is consistency. We live in a world that has a lot of distractions. You move out of this room, you get out, and you see something else taking you to go to the left. The next few meters, something takes you to the right. So if you don't follow your focus and consistently remain the same towards your goals and your discipline, you will easily be distracted. This is the new world we live in. Consistency is important. The last one is perseverance. You will meet a lot of obstacles. Even your friends, even your parents, even your families, even your professors, they will tell you it's impossible, or just leave it. Don't accept. Persevere, continue, because that is where innovation comes from. That's a new standard is drawn. Perseverance is probably the most important thing to have in life, in service, in everything we want to achieve. And there's no legend, there's no performer who has not gone through the failures and obstacles. It's the only difference between the achievers and non-achievers is that some continue to persevere, others stopped, and just leave it to others, or the next generations, the 8th-year-old that you graduate together. He or should not be the one doing your work. We have to do it because they are going to deal with other global health challenges. My last point, number 5, is to the UGHE leadership, faculty, and family to continue to excel in education. We've set new standards in education in Africa and the world. Please continue, both in the quantity of the people you train, but also the quality, the innovation, and how you inspire other academia and faculty across other universities. We are behind you, support you, and we're very sure that you can't actually go back because the speed, the focus, the heart, the commitment from Paul Farmer to these new young generations, you all share the same spirit of changing the world to make it better than it was before. To all of you, family, friends, thank you so much for coming here today. May God bless you, and we are all lions. Thank you.